Nobody wants your software. Let that sink in. Your client doesn't care about CRMs, AI widgets, or all-in-one platforms. They don't wake up thinking, man, I really need another piece of software in my life. But here's the crazy part. Those same people will gladly pay you thousands if you package the outcome that the software creates. And that's the mistake most agency owners are making today. They try to sell features. The client hears more work, more subscriptions, more complexity, more cost. And that's why deals stall. That's why proposals collect dust. But when you flip it and start packaging outcomes, when you sell the result instead of the tool, everything starts to change. So let's talk about how to stop selling software and start selling outcomes. And then turn what looks like a $97 a month tool into a true $100 million offer that clients actually want. So here's the truth. Software by itself is a commodity. The second you say CRM or automation platform, you're instantly competing with 100 other SaaS tools. And let's be real, the average business owner has been pitched all-in-one platforms so many times their eyes glaze over. They don't want another login. They don't want another dashboard. And they definitely don't want another monthly charge. What they do want is growth. They want more money in their pocket and they want less stress. They want customers that stay, pay, and refer. And so that's why selling software straight up fails. Because you're selling a tool when what they actually want to buy is an outcome. And outcomes are emotional. You see, a business owner doesn't think about CRM automation. They think about their phone ringing again. They think about reviews that attract customers. They think about cash flow going up instead of going down. And that's why the first principle is simple. If you're selling software, you're already losing. But what are clients really buying? Let's get into that. Because clients don't buy tools. They buy transformations. Think about it this way. Nobody buys a gym membership for access to treadmills. They buy the dream of a stronger body, more energy, and more confidence. It's the same with business owners. You see, they don't want a CRM. They want their follow-up handled so customers don't slip through the cracks. They don't want AI features. They want never to miss a call again. They don't want reputation management. They want 20 new reviews this month to bury the old ones. And so Alex Hormozy nails this in his book, $100 Million Offers, when he says, make your offer so good, people feel stupid saying no. You see, that doesn't happen when you're listing features. That happens when you're promising outcomes. So here's the formula from the value equation. Dream outcome times perceived likelihood of success divided by time delay and effort sacrifice. Sounds like a lot, I know. Let's decode that. First, the dream outcome. What does your customer actually want? You see more reviews, more customers, more revenue. You take that dream outcome and you multiply it by the perceived likelihood of success, which is how much they believe that you can actually deliver that. And then you reduce all of that by the time that it takes to get it. And you reduce how much effort and sacrifice it will cost the client on the work that they have to do in order to achieve it. So your software becomes powerful only when it drives a dream outcome, ideally quickly with minimum effort from the client. And when they believe you'll actually get it done, that's when you start winning. So the real question is this: how do you package software into outcomes? See, that's where the fun begins. So this is where most agency owners start to fumble the ball. They know high level has powerful features, but they pitch it as white label software or a CRM with AI or AI employee or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's not an offer. That's a feature dump. So let's flip it. Here's how you take core high-level features and package them as irresistible outcomes. Are you ready? Missed call text back. Don't pitch it as a call tracking automation. Pitch it as never lose another customer call again. Every missed call gets you an instant text follow-up so you don't leave money on the table. Now, how does that sound? Now, maybe you're selling AI receptionist or AI employee. Don't describe it as an AI tool that answers your phone, but instead describe it as your 24/7 sales rep that never sleeps, never calls off, and handles leads instantly. Sounds better, right? Now, what about reputation management? Don't describe it as automated review requests, but instead you describe it as this will flood your business with 5-star reviews that push you to the top of Google, guaranteed. Now, when it comes to funnels and websites, don't describe that as a drag and drop builder, but describe it as a system that books your calendar with sales calls while you focus on serving customers. See the difference? You're not selling software. You're selling results. You're selling certainty, and you're selling transformation. You see, this is how you reposition yourself from a software seller into a high-value partner. But it gets even better when you start crafting full offers around these outcomes using the $100 million principles. So let's break that down. Because we want to bring the $100 million playbook and all the series like offers, leads, and especially money models into the agency game. Once you do that, it's going to change how you do business. Now, a feature list is boring. An offer is magnetic. Here's how you craft an outcome-driven offer. Pick the pain point. For example, cleaning businesses struggling with reviews. Now define the outcome. Instead of selling review automation, sell, we help cleaning businesses double their 5-star reviews in 30 days. Then you stack the value. You add bonuses that accelerate success. For example, templates for review requests, a review contest kit for their staff, or even a guarantee. Then you provide a risk reversal. For example, if you don't double your reviews in 30 days, we'll work for free until you do. Then you price for transformation, not tools. You see, the same review automation that costs you pennies suddenly becomes a $1,500 a month offer. You see, that's the Hormozi method. You take what's ordinary and you repackage it as extraordinary by tying it to outcomes. You tie it to outcomes, certainty, and speed. Now, here's the kicker. You don't just tell clients this, you show them with proof. Because people don't buy what you say, they buy what they see other people experiencing. This is where case studies, testimonials, and social proof start to come in. So let's say you set up reputation management for a barbershop, for example. Now, instead of saying, we installed review automation, you frame the story as, hey, within 60 days, this barbershop went from 15 reviews to 147, and they hit the top 3 spots for Google for barber near me. What's the result? Their foot traffic doubled. That story sells outcomes. It proves your offer is real. And so here's the secret. When you craft outcome-based offers, the proof spreads itself. Clients brag about the results, not the software. And that's why in $100 million leads, Hormozi emphasizes creating offers that naturally drive word of mouth. You see, nobody shares a feature list, but everybody shares a transformation. The story is the key. So when your offers create stories, you get free marketing baked in because they include your agency's name in the mix. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Packaging outcomes also changes your pricing power and how you can scale. So let's discuss that. You see, when you sell software, you compete on price. Margins are tiny. Clients churn because they don't see value. When you sell outcomes, you win on transformation. Margins are bigger. churn drops, and suddenly you have leverage. Think about it. If you resell high level at $97 a month, you're just another vendor. But if you package never lose another customer call again at a $997 a month offer, well, now you create a business model with 10x the margin. And it scales even better when you layer in performance-based upsells. For example, you can charge a flat retainer plus a commission on revenue generated. Maybe you offer tiered packages, which allows for more outcomes and a higher price. Then you can add additional bolt-ons like ads, AI employees, or even consulting. And so this is exactly where Hormozi breaks down in his book, $100 Million Money Models, where you see a shift from selling units to selling performance and transformation. And here's the best part. Outcome-driven offers also make fulfillment smoother. Why? Because clients tied to results stick around longer. They're not canceling because of software fatigue. They're sticking because their business is growing. And that's the scaling edge that most agency owners miss. So here's the bottom line. Stop selling software. Start selling outcomes. You see, nobody cares about features. They care about what those features do for their business, their stress level, and more importantly, their revenue. High level is extremely powerful, but only when you package it into offers that clients actually want. So here's the challenge. If I looked at your current offer today, would I see a software list? Or would I see an outcome so good, it feels stupid to say no? That's the shift. That's how you build not just another agency, but a business that grows fast, charges premium prices, and keeps clients around for years. So if you're ready to build outcome-driven offers, connect with other agency builders, and access proven playbooks, I encourage you to join my community, GHL Money Labs. That's where we break down these models, we share real case studies, and we give you the tools to package, sell, and deliver like a pro. Now, full transparency, if you choose to sign up for high level using my affiliate links in the description, I may earn a commission at no extra cost to you. It's one way to support the channel while gaining access to the exact tools I use. Plus, if you enjoy this content, go ahead and like and subscribe. It really does help. Are you already seeing success using outcome-based marketing and messaging? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your story.